Hey guys, I am just walking to the shops really quickly. Don't mind my wet hair, I literally got out of the shower like half an hour ago. I'm gonna be doing a flat tour, as you'll know by the title, and there's still a few things that we need to do with the place, but it's as finished as it's gonna be for probably quite a while now, because it's only little touches like photo frames and just me being a little bit fussy really. I do have a very brief film of what the flat looked like before our furniture was put into it, and it's not going to be the best video, not gonna lie, because there was like an electrician in the flat, there was a plumber sorting out stuff whilst I was collecting the keys, and that's when I filmed the video. So yeah, I did it quite quickly and not very detailed, but you'll get an idea of the empty flat. Currently at a roundabout, but there's like 3 roundabouts in one, and it's the most confusing thing ever because I don't know when I can cross because there's just cars everywhere. So tonight I am going to film when my flat is dark as well, because I have fairy lights everywhere and I think it's really cute. Well, that's just something, I really like fairy lights, so I'll show you what it looks like at night time when it's all cute and cozy. There's 2 things that I know I want, and they don't have them here. It is only like a little small petrol station shop, so I didn't expect there to be a lot, but 2 things I need I can't get here. Why? It's so annoying. I'm actually really excited to do this flat tour because it's my home now, and it's just really nice to be able to have your own place. Not only that, if you have seen my other videos, or you perhaps watched my uni halls room tour, noisy bus, it was really nice. I really liked the room, but after a year of being in there, it kind of got a little bit claustrophobic almost. I was kind of sick of it, and since I've moved into my flat, I have had such a better mood. I feel so much better. So yeah, it's just really nice, and to have a place with Lewis as well. Got our own little home and it's really cute. I've tried to make it as homely as possible, and yeah, we've worked really hard on it, which is really nice to be able to share that with people. And I have my friends over all the time. So I thought I would just give you a little bit of a backstory as to getting this flat and moving in and stuff. So obviously I was living in my student accommodation, which I did do a room tour for, and when you're at university, I'm not sure if this is in every country, but in England, in your 2nd and 3rd year, you have to move out into your private accommodation. Usually, most people will move into a house with about 5 to 8 bedrooms, and they'll move in with other students that they've made friends with in the 1st year. And that is what is very common, as most people do. I, however, of course, having been with Lewis for nearly 5 years, thought, well, both of us thought that it would just be easier if we got a place together. Now, we weren't entirely sure how this was going to work when I first joined uni and everything, because obviously a lot of relationships are tested when people go to uni because of the distance and stuff, and we'd never been in a long distance relationship because we literally live on a road away from each other back home. So we didn't know how it was going to work at all. We didn't know if we were going to make it together. Obviously we thought we would because of how long we'd been together, but who knows what time holds for you. So yeah, obviously this year has just gone. Really great year, 1st year at uni. I've loved it so much. But the time then came to decide what I was going to do. And Lewis has been commuting to see me almost every single week since I moved to uni. So honestly, it was such a blessing to have him prioritize me like that and do that for me, or do it for us really. It really helped me get through my first year, I think. So he was spending a lot of money on train fares to come and see me, that we both just agreed it was best that we just got our own place here. Flats here are actually cheaper than where my family live, so when we started to look for flats here, we were both quite surprised at the price of them because they're a lot cheaper than back home. For what you can get for your money, it's so much better. I started to have a look because I am the fussier one out of the two of us, and Lewis didn't really care where we lived. He just wanted to live with me and start his life here with me. So I started to have a look, and the first flat I went to view was quite something, I must say. It was really, really small. It was 1 bedroom, which is fine. We don't need 2 bedrooms. It only had 1 cupboard and a chest of drawers. No desk space, nothing like that. It was in the town centre, so the location of it was pretty much perfect in some ways. But that bedroom, for me personally, the bedroom was one of my priorities. And for Lewis, of course, being a chef, the kitchen was one of his priorities. So the bedroom was the first thing I viewed with my friend Gemma. And then we went into the lounge / kitchen. I love open plan stuff, but this was a whole new level of open plan. This is obviously being really dramatic, but you might as well have put the sofa so that you could sit on the sofa whilst you were cooking your dinner. It was so small, and the bathroom was actually the nicest thing about it. It had a beautiful bath, beautiful windows that looked out onto some of the town. That was really nice, but the flat was just far too small. The second she shut the front door, I said to Gemma, I was like, no way, no way. And I viewed this flat that I'm living in now maybe a week and a half later, and the second I walked in, I did fall in love with it. But I had to keep a really open mind because the previous tenants were really messy and dirty. I walked in and there was dirty clothes, dirty laundry everywhere. Nothing had been hoovered, nothing had been wiped, so it was just really filthy. But obviously when their tenancy ends, they have to get professional cleaners in to clean the flat. Even when we leave, they'll have to get people in to clean the flat just for the next tenants. So I did know that it was going to get cleaned, and I did have to look past that. But it was also quite difficult for me to tell how much space we'd have because they hadn't really set it up like a home, and I couldn't really get a grasp of what the space would look like. Kitchen, I couldn't actually see that well because there was stuff everywhere again, and they were also in the kitchen, and I didn't really want to intrude their space because at the time this was still their home. So I just kind of looked in to see how big it was and left. But I knew, because it's self-furnished, that once everything was out, once it was cleaned, this place had a lot of potential. Then I came and visited it when I got my keys, and thank goodness I was right because it was spotless. It was nice and big, just like what I had pictured it to be without the furniture. So my instincts were correct. With this flat viewing as well, my friend Gemma came and saw it with me. Lewis was actually working back home, so he couldn't make it. But I knew it was such a good flat that I didn't really want to have to postpone it or wait for someone else to take it. So Lewis had to trust me. Now we have been living here for just over a month. We've slowly got more and more furniture and little accessories and stuff, which is really sweet. And yeah, we've made it our home. I hope you enjoy the tour of our flat. thank you if you have stayed listening to all this bit and not skipped straight to the flat thing. Thank you for listening. I just thought it'd be nice to give you a little bit of background as to us moving here, because obviously it's like our first home together and it's like our little story, which is quite nice. So enjoy. Hey, so I look an absolute mess right now, but that is because I woke up about 5 minutes ago. But it's moving day. I am so excited. Like, and that it's crazy. This was my last sleep in my uni bed. Aww.
There's an argument about what's wrong. So I said to him, I need to be able to date for.
Is the first thing you see when you walk through my front door. A view of the master bedroom, second bedroom, bathroom, and the lounge is just through there. So we have a cute little coat hanger thing, which currently isn't being used as a coat hanger because obviously it's summer and we've not needed coats yet, so we just hang our keys on it, and my cute little fairy light thing from Next, which I'll show you all of these working later, and just a picture of the two of us. This here is our bathroom. It's really nicely finished. I think it's recently been renovated, so that's nice for us. Nice shower. Porcelain stuff. Flowers that I took from uni and put them in here. Took my dad ages to build for no reason, which was more complicated than it looks. It's actually my laundry basket, and I found it in Argos, I think, and yeah, it's really cute. But my favourite thing about the bathroom, despite loving that, is actually our towels. Our towels are both personalised. All of our towels have L and M on them, so it's really cute. My parents did it for us because I didn't want to have different coloured towels like when I did back at uni. I thought that would be a cute way to personalise them, is just to have an L and an M embroidered on them, so that's what we did. Behind here is also a massive cupboard. It has got the boiler thing in it, but it's got all the space we need, which is extremely handy. This place honestly has so much storage, which is good because I have so much stuff that I don't need, but I do. Now this is the second bedroom, aka the animal room. So we have our tortoise here. I'm not entirely sure where she is, maybe in her bed somewhere. There she is. Hello. Little Quasimodo. If you have watched some of my previous videos, you'll know that I had a hamster called Gus. Unfortunately, to get Gus put down because he had diabetes, which is such a shame, but it's just one of them things. So I have got 2 new hamsters, which were also adopted like I did with Gus. I didn't buy them. And they are called Sully and Boo, and if you don't understand their names or the reference where they come from, me and you cannot be friends. So yeah, this is now Boo's enclosure. She is a beautiful, beautiful little girl. Where she is, I do not know. Oh, there she is. Hello, Boo. Hello. But usually when they hear my voice, they do come out. They're like, oh, who's that gonna be? Or they think I have food. She's on top of these IKEA tables. They are a bit messy underneath, but that's just all hamster stuff apart from Christmas cards. And that's other random stuff that I haven't found a home for yet, but I just put them in the basket. My shoe rack in here, because this room is basically also my second wardrobe. And a bookshelf. Can't not have my teddies. This is Sully's cage. He's made himself a little home there. It's really cute. There he is. You can see his little ear. And yeah, I have to keep them so far apart because obviously Boo's a girl and Sully's a boy, and if he smells her on heat, that ain't gonna be a good thing. Then here we have these massive wardrobes. I'm not entirely sure how neat they are, but so much space, all the space you could ever need. Excellent. Literally most of this is my clothes, and then spare bedding and stuff. Who came out? Hello, Boo. She's got a little bald patch on her nose because she got a spot. We are eventually going to get a double bed for this corner there, just so that when our parents come and stay or friends come and stay, they'll have a place to sleep, which will be nice for them, because at the moment they're all staying on the sofa. This is our master bedroom, as you would call it. We did not do that. That was there from the last tenants. I have no clue what it is, but nothing gets it off. But yeah, this is our bedroom. My favourite section, our vanity. Our vanity, I mean, I only use it, so I've got my makeup stuff, all of my hearts from back home and my uni hauls, so I call this my little love corner. It's just like my positivity corner almost. Got some quotes. I have my prom ticket here, which is really cute. Picture of me and Lewis from probably about 2.5 years ago. Us at my brother's wedding and me and my cousin at my brother's wedding, so it's really cute. And then all the stuff that you've probably seen before in my last room tour. This candle I put in the centre and burn at night time so that it creates a nice like cozy ambient feeling when I'm sleeping. Well, trying to sleep, and then I blow it out just before I go to sleep. It's a mess under here. It's actually not, it just looks like it is. But I've got these set of drawers for extra storage, and then those little drawer set things. But yeah, and this lovely little chair from IKEA that Lewis was adamant I had to get because it was only £4. And this is the second wardrobe, which again has a lot of space in it. Not the tidiest. I've put all my cheerleading stuff behind here so that Lewis doesn't have to obviously look at it because it's a bit of a girly thing. These are from IKEA. The bed is from Dreams and so is the mattress. For the life of me, I cannot remember where we got the duvet cover from. Lewis's mum bought it for us. I did choose it, but I'm not sure. I think it was an online place. It was really cheap. I think it was like £7 from Primark, and it is the softest, coziest blanket I have ever had. And this bed is also a blessing because it's a king size bed, and Lewis and I have always had to share a double bed, and sometimes we would get a bit irritated by each other because we'd always be like, you're too close to me. So this bed gives us all the space we could possibly want, so it's excellent. I sleep on this side so that I can have the nice cool window next to me because I really like sleeping with the window open. And the other chest of drawers, eventually I'm going to change those to grey touch lamps. I have found some really nice ones in Argos, I think, maybe. So I'm going to change them. I've got fairy lights around the back of that. Now, this is from IKEA, but we had such a hassle with this. Basically, the two things that I showed you that Boo is on top of were at the end of the bed because I thought they were high enough to have our TV on, but stupidly, obviously they're not. So who I then had to buy a new thing for under the TV, and this actually works really nicely because I bought little boxes for it, so it is cute. And I haven't actually filled it up. I don't know what to put in those two empty things because obviously they need to be like nice ornamenty things, but just not found something that's perfect for it yet. And above it, another L and an M because we like to know the initials to our names quite clearly. And both of them light up, so when it's nighttime it's really cute to have them on. So this is our room from this side. And yeah, so this is actually probably my favourite room. Another picture of us. And this is our lounge. So the table set is from Argos and we got it for £90. And to some of you that might seem really expensive, but that was actually so cheap, such a bargain. Usually, well, when we were looking at the ones in IKEA that were kind of similar to this, they were probably about £250 for the whole set, if not more. And I was like, no, that's ridiculous. I'm sure I can find some somewhere else. And they are actually, it's glass on the top. The chairs are leather, not real leather, just fake leather, but yeah. And we got it for £90. And I think this is the best deal ever. This little plant is real glass ball thing that lets water into it, so I don't actually have to do that much. But it is a really nice plant. I'm not entirely sure where it's from because Lewis's nan bought it for us. So it is really nice, and I like how the plant pot matches like the wall and kind of the colours of the flat, so it's really cute. This sofa was such a bargain. We got it secondhand for £150, even though it's only 2 years old, I think, maybe 3 years old. But the cushion covers, those like yellow, blue flowery things, dandelions, that's what they are, they were covered in something different. It was like, obviously the backs were the same, so they all have a back like that. But this bit was purple and black and grey, and these were purple. And I did not like that because I don't like dark colours. I like bright and airy, and I always wanted a yellow and blue living room. So I found this fabric, and my mum, being the genius that she is, managed to unpick the cushions and re-sewed all of them. And I just bought blue cushion covers, which I just put on. The other cushion, again, our coffee table is from IKEA. It's really sturdy. It was like, I think this coffee table was only £14. Honestly, IKEA sometimes has such good bargains. And a fake plant, a fake cactus, it was from Primark, and I saw it. I hadn't even moved into the flat yet, but I was like, I need this for the flat, for the coffee table. So that's what we got. Then that TV stand is the matching to this. So I think it was like £40, and it is really cute, just white. I wanted all white furniture, as you can tell. I got all white furniture. We have more L&Ms above. It's really cool. My dad did them for us, and they've got like little water stained effects on the back. My favourite thing of the lounge is our dimmable lamp. So this is the lounge from this angle. And as you can see here, it's our kitchen, which Lewis loves, and it's really spacey for a flat. This is like a little mirror, so that's handy. Hot oven. Kettle, which I use so frequently. This here is a dishwasher, which we've not actually used yet, but if we were to have loads of people around and they all ate and everything, it would be really handy to just use it for that. So yeah, and hidden behind here our washing machine. But look how cute this postcard is. My mum sent it to me my parents sent it to me whilst they were in Gibraltar, and said that I reminded them of this monkey, so that's nice. My favourite cupboard is this one. Well, my favourite shelf. Look how perfect that tea looks. Ooh, my fave. And then we got a massive bowl of pasta and some Coke and a random shelf with like games and recipes and stuff. And our mug and glass shelf. So yeah, that is the kitchen. And here we have a little pantry with cereals and cupboard stuff, obviously, and our bin. Everything is nice and hidden in the kitchen, which I really like. Like, you can't see the washing machine, you don't have to look at the bin. I like it. So yeah, that is our flat, and I hope you enjoy the flat tour. It's not particularly detailed, but it gets you to see what it looks like. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and this is our little home. Like I said earlier, not everything is, it's not completely furnished yet, but it is really cute, and we're still slowly getting things that we want, like some photo frames and stuff like that. So it is really cute, but yeah, and I'll show you what it looks like at night time as well. So thank you for watching. Bye. It's now night time, so I thought I'd just show you it with all the fairy lights and how cute and cozy this place looks. There is one set of fairy lights that does need its batteries replacing, so sorry about my glasses marks. But yeah, it needs its batteries replacing because unfortunately it's really dim, so, but I don't have batteries, so I'm gonna have to get some more. The vanity area that you saw earlier. Oh, I actually haven't turned on a set for them. This is the vanity. Really cute. I like, sometimes when I'm doing my makeup, because it's really good lighting, I literally just turn my lights off and have just these on because it's quite a nice setting. It's quite a nice colour to do your makeup with, but yeah. And then that is what is above the TV and on the chest of drawers. Well, not the chest of drawers, the box things. It is a bit frustrating because those hearts are obviously like a different, those are like LED white, where those are a soft white, which is a bit frustrating, but I mean, they're still cute, so I'm not complaining. Okay, this is the one that needs replacing. You really can't see it. Like, they are turned on very lightly. Yeah, it needs replacing, which is, oh, there we go. If you just hold the batteries in a different way, it gives it some energy. So yeah, you can kind of see what it looks like. It's cute. Not very many in here because obviously we don't come in here, so I've just got the set of hearts. And really cute roses that I actually got from Primark, so I think they're really cheap, like £3. But I might swap these hearts because these are a soft white with the other ones, and just have the LED ones in here because obviously I'm not in here that much, but it really doesn't matter that much. The bathroom, of course, I have to have some in here. It's just so that when it's really late at night and you don't want to turn all the lights on because it's so bright, or if you wake up during the night, you at least have like a little night light, essentially. And then in the lounge, we have my lovely faded lamp, which I'll show you. It actually gets really bright. You'll see how, like, it can make the whole room go really bright. But I like to keep it on just a soft colour. It's nice to watch films with that on, so you're not in complete darkness. And underneath the coffee table, I have another set of fairy lights. I think these actually also need batteries replacing because they're a bit dimmer than they usually are, but they're really cute because they're little balls. I thought it would be really cute to just show you what my house looks like in the evening because it's nice and cozy, and I actually kind of can't wait until it's winter so that I can snuggle up under blankets and also put a Christmas tree up and all the Christmas decorations so that it's even cozier than it is right now. But this will be the end of this video. It is probably quite long, but that's because I added in that talk about moving in and stuff, so sorry. But I do hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you so much if you have watched right till the end. So thank you. Bye.